Danny Griffin.
David Chase.
No. Danny Griffin.
Daniel Griffin. Lost at Sea. Lost at Sea, Daniel Griffin.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. August 2008. I get it in my mind to do a triathlon. If you don't know what that is, a triathlon is 3 events. The first is running. I've been doing that my whole life. The second is biking. Now, I've been doing this for years, the most recent without training wheels. And area problem. The third is swimming problem. I'm not a good swimmer. Why would I want to do a triathlon? Well, you see, my mom died about a year prior, and I've gotten into this funk, this cloud that doesn't go away. I know I need some sort of shock therapy, something that will, if it doesn't kill me, it makes me stronger. But I realize swimming will kill me. I need help. I joined Team in Training. It's an organization in exchange for raising money for leukemia research. They provide expert training in all these events. You're assigned to a team. Well, it's like me and a bunch of 20-somethings. So I'm not really a member of the team. I'm kind of more like a mascot. Like the Yale Bulldog, this big oafish thing that's like always panting, will never turn down a snack or an opportunity for a nap. They regard me kindly though. They frequently check to see if my pulse is there, if I'm still breathing. And we've been training for a long time. This is our first open water swim. It's in a big lake up in God's country, Maryland. We're taken to about a third of the way into the lake. And our coach, Siobhan, this little woman from Ireland, who's of a certain age, even a couple years older than me. And she's given us our instructions. We'll be swimming to the dead tree on the other side of the lake, and then we'll turn around and swim back. I don't even see the other side of the lake. And swimming toward a dead tree is not very confidence-inspiring, but I don't have a chance. She rings, whoop, the whistle, and we're off. Well, the 20-somethings are off. They take off like a school of dolphins on a high dose of Ritalin. They're dying. I'm more of a wounded penguin. I've learned to kick, and I've learned to stroke and kick and stroke, but I'm not moving. So I kick and I stroke and I kick and I stroke, and I'm still not moving. I panic. I'm going to die here. The shore is too far behind. The transatlantic swim to that dead tree is not happening. This is it, the last day of my life. I wish I could tell you that an epiphany happens, an awareness. It doesn't. One word occurs to me. Now, out of the decorum for this contest, I'll just say this. The word begins with SH and ends with T. You decide the vowel. Now, I remember reading about Native American tribes where they spend their whole life preparing for the day of their death. The prayer in their heart, the sacred word on their lips. I'm not one of them. Now I noticed about 40 yards in this direction, there's a lifeguard. I know it's a lifeguard because she has an orange vest on. And she's in a boat, but she looks to be about 11 or 12 years old. I try to get her attention. Yo! Now to my dismay, she cups her hand to her ear as if to hear me better. This is not happening. I decide I need more specific communication. Help! She reads my message. She begins to row over at what seems like a leisurely pace. She pulls alongside, helps me in the boat. I pulled 3 people out last week, and that was a lifeguard contest. What she lacks in a sense of urgency, she suddenly made up for in kindness. She takes me over to the shore, I hobble out, I run up to the beach, and I plop in the sand, and I feel like crying. I'm just done. My team starts to come back. They smile, offer kind words. And then Siobhan comes and sees something is wrong. She comes up to me and she says, "What's the problem, Denny?" I can't do this, Siobhan. I quit. She gets right in my face and her eyes get big. "No, Daddy, you can't quit. You won't quit. I'll do this with you, Daddy. We'll do it. We'll do it together." True to her word, months later, I make it. I'm in a triathlon. I swim a mile in water over my head, in 30 minutes, 24 seconds. It's not bad. But back to the beach. Siobhan is looking at me, and I'm overcome with this warm feeling. Many times during the training for this thing, I've tried to evoke my mom. Hey, Mom, check this out. Or, Mom, a little help? The conversations have been decidedly one-sided. But in this moment, I'm looking at her, hearing my mom, and I'm reminded of a story of a man named Saul, a man of great faith. Saul was facing a great flood. He's in his house, the water is rising, he's at the porch, and it's coming up, and an SUV comes by and says, Saul, get in. This is bad. He said, no, God will save me. A bit later, he's on the second floor of his house. The water continues to rise. A boat comes by. Saul, now is the time. No, I wait upon God. Finally, he's at the roof of his house. The water is that high. A helicopter comes, drops down its ladder, signals him to come up. No, God is my salvation. Saul dies. He makes it to heaven. Some trouble getting through immigration, but he gets in. He gets to meet God. Saul speaks first. God, I've been a faithful man my whole life. Why did you forsake me? Saul, I sent you a fancy car. A boat, a helicopter even. Would it hurt to work with me a little? I'm on a beach and Siobhan walks away. I fall back and lie down and I smile for the first time, I think in months. I look up at the sky. Once again, there's one word on my lips. Thanks. I swear, somewhere behind me, I heard quite quietly, that means you work with me a little?